Good afternoon, Mrs. Rivers. My name's James Sievers. I'm the assessor for the city of Stevens Point.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We're here today because you recently purchased the home.
That's correct.
And what we'd like to do is go through a sale questionnaire, and then after the sale questionnaire, then I'd like to actually walk through the home to update our records.
Sure, would you like to step on in?
Sure, thank you. I'm going to take my shoes off,
Thank you.
okay? Because I've been in all kinds of places this morning or whatever, and I don't want to track anything through your home. We use the sales comparison approach when we value properties here in the city of Stevens Point. And that's the sales comparison approach is such that we look at the sale of the property and we investigate it to determine if it was a fair market transaction. And then if it is, we take not only that sale and we compare it to this home's assessment, but we also compare it to the homes in the neighborhood, for example, across the street or down the block or even across the neighborhood. So we can get started here. According to our records, you recently purchased the home on April 30th of 2012 and you paid $100,000.
That's correct.
Okay. How did you find out about the property being for sale?
We found it through the MLS listing service.
Okay. Was it on the internet or did you drive by it or?
On the internet.
Okay. So it was listed with a realtor?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know why the property was being sold?
My understanding is the gentleman that lived here lost his job and was relocating to another state to find employment.
Okay. So do you know how long the property was on the market for?
About 5 months.
And you paid $100,000. Was that the original asking price?
No, the original asking price was $125,000.
Okay. Wow. You get it for 100 and they were asking 125. Did you negotiate or were there some price concessions?
Well, by the time we decided to look at it, the home had been reduced to $115,000.
Okay. Was there any relationship between you and the seller?
No.
Okay. And did you look at other properties besides this one?
Well, we looked at about, I would say, 20 on the internet. We actually went through inspections of 9 different homes.
Okay. And you were looking for about how long?
About 4 months.
Okay. So you looked at other houses. You were familiar with the Stevens Point market and everything. What was the primary reason why you purchased this specific house?
Well, when we drove through the subdivision, we appreciated the beautiful wooded area that it was, the large lots. The fact that it was in the city but it still looked like it was in the country was very attractive to us.
Okay. So where did you move here from?
From Michigan.
Okay. Upper or lower?
From the Grand Rapids, Michigan area.
Oh, lower Michigan. Okay. Familiar with Grand Rapids? I went to the Gerald Ford Museum years ago. Have you ever been there?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it gave me new respect for Gerald Ford as president. Let's go back to the sale questions then. Was there an appraisal made of this home?
Yes, we did have a bank appraisal.
Okay. Was there any items of personal property that were included with the price?
Yes, they included the stove, the refrigerator, and the washer and dryer.
Okay. Were they newer or older appliances?
They were okay. The washer and dryer we have since replaced. They were not in working order.
The reason why we asked that question is just in case you would purchase the home and it had stainless steel appliances that were newer or recently replaced. Sometimes they're worth several $1,000s and it does affect the purchase price of the home. So what we would do then is we would then deduct that purchase price of those appliances from the purchase price in order to arrive at a net purchase price of the home. Did the sale have any other consideration, an exchange of property or any services or anything like that?
No exchange of services or property. The seller did provide a Wisconsin home warranty.
Okay, and do you know about how much that was?
That was $350.
Okay, all right. So are you aware of any improvements that took place in the last several years to prepare the home for sale in the market?
I just recall the realtor saying that the roof had been replaced the last couple of years, but I don't know when that took place.
Let me check. I probably have a building permit here. Oh yes, here's the building permit. It says it was replaced in 2009.
Are these pictures of this house?
Yes, they are. This is a photograph of when the home was built in 1966. You can see that it was much more heavily wooded then, not that it's not heavily wooded now. And then here's a photograph of the home in 1980.
Oh, good.
So we keep those for historical purposes.
Would it be possible for me to get a copy of these?
Oh, certainly. I could scan them and send them. Do you have an email address?
Sure, that would be great.
Let me get that, please.
Okay.
Okay.
The email is lrivers@yahoo.com.
Okay, just a few more sale questions then. Were you satisfied with the price that you paid for the home?
Yes, it would have been nice to get it a little cheaper after the investment of all the repairs, but all in all, yes, we are.
Yeah, we hear that all the time. Everybody always wishes they paid less or whatever. So, but it looks like it was a pretty fair transaction and everything. So I'm going to mark it as a valid sale. And what I'd like to do is then have you give me a nickel tour of the home.
Sounds good. Follow me.
Thank you.
And this is the second full bathroom?
And there's a shower?
Yes, there is.
Over a bathtub?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like you're Badger fans.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I went to school there many years ago.
Oh, you're a Badger alumni.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is the laundry room?
Okay. Well, looks like you're doing some work in here. Who did the skip troweling?
My husband did?
Wow, did a nice job.
Yes, it turned out nice.
You're going to bring plumbing up here?
Yes, we will.
Okay, make sure you take out the necessary permits.
Sure, we'll talk to the contractor about that.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. The house has 3 bedrooms. They're all located on this side of the house.
Are they all carpeted?
Yes, they are.
Well, this one looks like a college student's room.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mrs. Rivers, a few more things I wanted to mention about the assessment process before I go.
Okay.
First of all, this assessment and this inspection has nothing to do with this year's assessment at all. Those assessments were set already earlier this year. If there are any changes, it will be for the year 2013, and we will send you an assessment notice about the end of April, sometime in there.
Okay.
The back of the assessment notice then will contain detailed information on if you have questions about the assessment or if you'd like to just general explanation at that time, we'd be happy to do so. So anyway, thank you very much
Thank you.
and have a nice day.
I will. Thank you. You also.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Feet, just like it says.